Guys, if you want to see how I created this super natural with a pop of blue mascara today, then keep on watching. I'm going to be showing you guys all the steps and breaking it down, giving you guys some tips. So it's going to be really fun. I hope you guys enjoy watching. Il Makiage was so super kind to send me 2 boxes full of these amazing goodies, and I'm going to be showing you guys one of my favorite looks right now that I've been doing these past couple of days with these products. As we go through, I'll be talking a little bit about each product and what I like about it. I did just wake up. Excuse these dark circles. We're just gonna do a very simple look today. This is what I like to call my everyday look with a touch of blue mascara. So the very first thing that we're gonna do is apply this Il Makiage No Filter Poreless Base Smoothing Primer. This is so amazing, so smoothing. It's beautiful. The packaging is so pretty and prismatic. I just love that. We're just gonna apply this around places where I might get a little bit oily, normally around my T-zone area here. I also get really dry in this area, so I'm curious to see if this will help with that. Perfect, love that. Before we move on to the rest of the base, what I normally do is my eyebrows first. For the eyebrows, I have here this Il Makiage brow pen in the color Truffles. I'm really excited about this product because it's really good. It has a really thin tip, which is definitely my style when it comes to brow pencils. I just love getting really in there and being super specific about the lines I'm making. First, I'm just going to use a spoolie and comb all of the brow hairs up. I'm going to be using this mirror here to see what I'm doing, so I hope you guys don't mind. We're just going to basically be doing a line underneath and then a line above and just filling it in, and then we're going to clean it up and put on some brow gel as well. So now that we have that down, I'm just going to put some clear brow gel on my eyebrows. I actually use hair gel on them. I'm going to do that off camera just to make sure they're all glued down and ready, and I'll be right back. Now that I've got my brows on, I'm going to go on to the next step finally, which is the base. For this look, I'm actually not going to use any foundation at all, just to show you guys on its own how beautiful this concealer is. This is the I'm Flawless Multi-Use Perfecting Concealer, and I'm actually using the shade number 2 today, which is this super light brightening shade. I love this for under the eye. I'm obviously acne positive. I like skin positivity. I think it's really important that we have that representation now more than ever. So I want to show you guys how you can do a makeup look while still owning some scars and acne on your face and still slaying and feeling confident. It is possible, and I do it every single day. I'm just going to be doing a little bit under the eyes. I usually apply in kind of like a triangular shape like that under the eyes. And then you're just gonna do a little exclamation point on the nose. Trust me, okay? Now that we look really silly, we're gonna blend. I think the best way to do concealer when you're not wearing foundation is almost like a triangle of brightening. So it would start here and then go like that, but just making sure you're blending seamlessly throughout. So now that we've done the concealer, I'm really loving how bright and even it looks. The next product I'm going to be going in with is the transparent loose powder. I love loose powder. I love the way it feels. I love the way it smells. There's just something about a loose powder. So I'm just gonna take some in the cap. And then I'm going to be using this 100 foundation blending brush just to kind of stipple this powder in. I don't want too much, but I do want to make sure it's all powdered. And this powder smells so nice. It almost smells like cake is the way I want to describe it. Look at how natural it looks though. Now we're baking. Baking is one of my favorite things to do to get a really nice contrast between the dark shadows of the nose and the light concealer that we applied. So when I wipe this off at the end, it's gonna look super nice and bright. So let's move on to the next step, which is going to be the eyes. I have this really pretty palette here. I got my fingertips all over it. This is the Color Boss Squad Multidimensional Eye Color Quad in Game Changer. It has 4 beautiful shades here. What I'm gonna do is just apply this shade right here, which is 946 Entourage. On camera it looks really light and white, but in person it's more of like a pinky shade. So I'm just gonna take a little bit on the back of my hand here, and we're gonna apply that to the inner corner. I'm actually gonna use a brush for maximum color payoff. Don't go too crazy on getting it on the outer parts of the eye. But as you can see, I just applied it to the inner corner. Now we're gonna do a little bit under the brow as well. We're just gonna diffuse the edges with this little fluffy brush here. This has a little bit of color on it just from like previous days, but it shouldn't really show up. So I wanna show you guys my absolute favorite product that I was sent by Makiage. I'm literally obsessed with this. Like, I know I'm going to be using it every day because I already am using it every day. So this little guy right here is the light purple highlighter dust. That's what it looks like. So we're gonna go in with this with the same little brush as before. So excited! This is one of the best parts. I know you're thinking, okay, purple, that's a little bit crazy, but it's really not. Like, it works so well for the inner corners and just giving it that extra like oomph and pop. It gives it this little sparkle that when you turn your head, you just see this little like light pink sparkles catching the light. I think it's so gorgeous. And I do like to put a little bit on the highest point of my brow, just as like a sparkly little detail. So that looks so cute. We're looking gorge, guys. I don't know about you guys, but doing eye makeup is definitely my favorite and most transformative step. Like, after I finish all my eye makeup, that's when I'm like, okay, yeah, I look like myself now. You know what I mean? One thing you can do, but I don't think I'm gonna do today, I'm not like feeling into it. You know, you just gotta listen to your gut sometimes. One thing I do sometimes for my everyday makeup is I will actually line the upper waterline with this long wear eye pencil in Oreo. It's just this really pretty kind of brown shade, and it really does last really well up there and doesn't smudge to the bottom, so it's really convenient and useful. But today we're actually gonna skip this little guy. I will demonstrate this for you in another tutorial, but for now I think I want to keep it pretty minimal, everyday, and easy to do. This is actually an Makiage curler. I've had it for super long, but I love it so much. I feel like it perfectly kind of gets into the contour of my eye. I do have kind of almond shaped eyes, so it is hard to find the right curvature for the eyelash curler, but this one's amazing. This is a very, very important step. Like, I can't stress that enough. If you want to have beautiful curled eyelashes, you have to make sure you do this perfectly. Remember, guys, there's absolutely no tugging. I'm just pressing and releasing as I angle my curler upwards. Honestly, I love doing my makeup with like a super zoomed in mirror so I can see if there's like even one eyelash that's not curled. I'm so obsessive with my lashes and making sure that they're looking perfect. I'm actually going to be using 2 different mascaras today. I'm going to be using one that is black for most of my eye, and then on the outer corner I'm going to use the very same mascara, which is the High Volume and Intense Curl Mascara, but I'm going to be using the blue shade, which is actually shade Icon, on the outer corners, so you'll be able to see kind of like a color gradation. And that's what I've really been liking to do with my makeup recently, just for a little, you know, pop of color, a little hint, if you will. Let me apply the black portion off camera so that I can be really specific and precise. We have the black portion applied. One trick that I want to show you guys, so it's not dry yet. You're gonna let it dry down a little tiny bit, and then you're gonna take the best makeup applicators that you have at hand, literally, and just go like this and curl your lashes upwards as they're drying. And you are gonna have mascara on your eyelids, but that's so super easy to just spoolie off after. Did it work? Wow, look at that. Talk about volume and curl, huh guys? Wow, that looks amazing. That's such a nice mascara, literally so pretty, and it doesn't flake at all during the day. It really stays put and it's so gorgeous. Let me just spoolie off those little guys that are on my eyelid. The best way for this is waiting until the mascara is super dry to spoolie it off. It's kind of hard when it's wet. So now that I have that going, let's go in with the blue. This blue is so brilliant and crazy. It's so beautiful, and I think it really adds to the eye look. So there's the little hint of blue that I think is so cute. It really catches the light and you can barely see it from afar, but when you come up close you can really tell. Now let's do bottom mascara. Okay guys, so now that we're done with the eye makeup, it's looking cute, it's looking beautiful. We're gonna wipe off this bake that we've had on for the entirety of this video. I know you're thinking, Abril, when is it finally time? And I'm here to tell you the time has come. So get out your fluffy little brush and just swipe it off and then blend in. I think it's really important to diffuse this out. Just like with every step of the makeup process, you want to make sure that you're blending. Cute. Now the nose. And I'm just gonna take this little skinny fluffy brush from before just to diffuse the streaked lines that the baking left. We're also gonna be using that same shadow as before, Entourage, for a small little nose contour. We're gonna do it in the exclamation point style as well, like so. And now we're just gonna use our fingertips. Make sure you don't have anything on them like mascara or something that'll smudge this. And we're just gonna blend a little bit. And I always draw on a mole, so I'm gonna do that right now. One of the final steps is blush. I love blush, it's my everything. This one right here is my favorite. It's the Lady Marmalade Mineral Baked Blush. It's just this really nice rosy color with a nice pretty sheen to it. You can always add more, but taking product away is super difficult. I always recommend going in with kind of a light hand when it comes to blush at first, and then adding as you go. I like to put blush literally everywhere. I love a rosy look. I think it's so pretty. Honestly, if I could look sunburnt, like summer sunburnt all the time, I would. Finally, we've reached the lips. It's taken forever, but we finally got to that step. This lip liner, guys, I'm literally like, I'm so obsessed with it. This one is the waterproof lip liner in Vintage. I've been wearing it for the past 2 weeks probably. Like, I'm literally so obsessed with it. I have such a problem finding nude lip liners that match my actual lip color, and I'm so obsessed with that. Like, I've been on a journey of finding the perfect nude lip liner for me for so long, and I think I might have just found it with this one, even though I wasn't meaning to. There we go. Isn't that so pretty? I love this lip liner so much. I really actually recommend this lip liner, and actually all their lip liners. I think their formula is so comfortable to wear, and it's so long lasting, like really long lasting. So I really recommend you guys try this. I'm obsessed. This is my new holy grail lip liner, literally. To top up the look, you could add some clear gloss. I'm just gonna add some clear sparkly gloss. Let me just brush my hair and then I'll show you guys the finished look. Okay guys, so this is the completed everyday makeup look featuring all Il Makiage products with a touch of blue mascara to really make it pop. So I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope you learned a thing or two from this. Thank you so much and have a lovely, lovely day. Bye bye.